Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at number 73 in the Essential Elements book. So, let's go ahead and open books to page 16. Open to number 73. Now if you notice, dun, 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 we have a new note. But Miss Landry, how are we going to learn our new note? Hint, you've probably already played it. So, go ahead and look at the yellow stuff before number 73. It's got some information in there we need to talk about. Accidental. You've heard me say this word a lot of times. It's not a new word, but I just want to give you guys a reminder just in case we forgot. So, accidental. Any sharp, flat, or natural sign which appears in the music without being in the key signature is called an accidental. So, if the flat, sharp, or natural sign is not in the key signature, it's in the middle of a measure, in the middle of the piece, somewhere else, it's an accidental. If it's in the key signature, it's not an accidental. It was put there on purpose. Does that make sense? Good, I'm glad. Okay, so under accidental we have flat. It kind of looks like a weird shaped B, like a letter B, like a little B. So a flat sign lowers the pitch of a note by a half step. So if you think about our keyboard, that's the equivalent of going from one white key down to a black key. You're not skipping any keys. You're going from a white key straight to a black key. That's a half step. Okay? The note A flat on C instrument, so that's the flute, the brass, sounds a half step below A natural. And all A's become A flats for the rest of the measure where they occur. So when you see an accidental, flat, sharp, natural, any note on that same line or space following that flat is flat. Following that sharp is sharp. Following that natural is natural. Okay? So, the man just got here. Sophie's not happy. Sophie! It's okay, big girl. It's okay. So, that's how it works. The natural sign. A natural sign cancels a flat or a sharp and remains in effect for the entire measure. So, once you get to the bar line, Sophie! Once you get to the bar line, it's done. It's done its job. It's going on to the next thing. Okay? Everything's back to normal. So, my flutes, you have a low A flat. Low A flat. So, if you look really close, finger 1, 2, 3, pinky, pinky, a low A flat. Okay? Let's look at the clarinets. Low B flat. 1, 2, 3, 1. Thumb, but not the teardrop, just the back thumb. Okay, let's see who's next. Saxophone, you have a low F. 1, 2, 3, finger 1. My trumpets, a low B flat, finger 1. My trombones, you have a low A flat, just like the flutes. That's going to be in third position, so that's going to be right inside the bell, not too far out, not too far in, right inside the bell. My baritones, you have a low A flat. That's going to be finger 1 for you guys, just like the trumpets. And that should cover everybody. So go ahead, pause the video, take a couple of seconds to work on this note. I'll play the note, I'll play the pitch for you as a reference so that you can try to make sure that what you're playing matches what the pitch actually is. So here's the pitch. Experiment with that, see if you can get the pitches to match, and then when you're ready, go ahead and press play, and I'll be here waiting. Great, so let's keep going. Let's go ahead and go through our process, looking through our music. First thing, your clef. It didn't change. Woo! So let's go to our key signature. It hasn't changed. Woo! We still got 2 flats in the flutes and the low brass. B flat and E flat. Very good. You've got saxophones with 1 sharp and F sharp. Very good. Trumpets and clarinets. You've got nothing in your key signature. So everything is natural. Very good. Let's go ahead and look at our time signature. Uh-oh. we've got a new time signature. Our time signature is 2-4 now. So what's that mean? What does the 2 tell us? What does the 4 tell us? Good. Two beats in a measure, and then the 4 at the bottom tells us the quarter note gets the beat. So let's go ahead, clap and count this exercise. We've got quarter notes, 1 beat each. We've got half notes, 2 beats each, and we've got eighth notes. Each one gets half a beat. So let's go ahead and try. I'll give you 4 counts and we're in. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. How did that feel? I bet it felt a little weird since this is like one of the first times we've done 2-4. We probably did it earlier in the book, but it's been a hot minute. So let's go ahead, clap and count it again, just to make sure that we're really comfortable with that new 2-4 time signature. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. How'd you do? I bet that felt a lot better. So this time I'm gonna play. You go ahead and shadow play. But before we do that, I want you to pay close attention to where those accidentals are. The flats and sharps and natural signs that are not in your key signature. I'll let you know where they are. Look at measure 2. You have an accidental. Look at measure 4. You have accidentals. Look at measure 5. Accidentals. And the last measure, accidentals. So, really quick before we shadow play, go ahead and look over those pitches while I focus on percussion. Percussion. Here is your rhythms. Snare drum. Let's go ahead and clap and count it. We've got a few rolls towards the end, so make sure we're getting a nice clean roll. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1. Because that's a roll. Because it's all connected. It's got little ties on it, it's got little Z's on it. It's a roll. Keep it going. So, one more time, just so that we can make sure we got the right rhythms, we got the right accents. Make sure we got those in there. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, roll. Good, I bet you got it. So go ahead and look over that while we focus on the bass drum part. Bass drum, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How'd you feel about those accents? I bet you got it first try. So, everyone else, let's go ahead, shadow play while I'm gonna play the exercise. You go ahead and shadow play, and then we'll do it again. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. How did that feel? Did that make sense? I hope it did. I bet it did. Really quick, what's the title of this exercise? Hot muffins. What other exercise did this sound like? Remind you of? Did I hear hot cross buns? Ding, 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 we have a winner. Yes, this is basically hot cross buns, just starting on a different note. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and play it again in a second, but really quick. Look at measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at measure 5. If you look, you have an accidental on that very first eighth note on beat 1. What happens to all the eighth notes that follow it in that one measure? Wonderful. They've all changed too because of that one accidental. But when we get to the next measure, the note has completely changed. So everything's back to normal. So let's go ahead and play it one more time. Go ahead and join me if you're ready. If not, shadow play. You can back up. Try again. Ready? 1, 2. Here we go. How 'Cause 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 ' How'd you do? I bet you did excellent. So, if you need extra help, let me know. If you need to watch it again, go ahead, feel free. And until the next time, take care, guys. I'll see you later.